Hello friends, Don Korak here. It's great to see you today. Today I have a very special friend with me, Dave Roland. David's been with us for almost a month. He's like in his third week. He's done an internship here with us. We've had fun with Dave. Dave, how did it go? Was it fun? Did you like it? How'd it go?
It went really good, Don. I really like Costa Rica a lot. It's a beautiful country. I'm sure you hear that with a lot of your interviews, but I really love the people here and loved going to the different towns you sent me to, and just had a great time. I grew up in Cookeville, Tennessee, but I now live in Cleveland, Tennessee. But it's still Tennessee, I guess. I love it there. It's beautiful. I don't know. I almost feel more at home whenever I'm out on the mission field. I've been to a few other countries, and I really feel the pull on my heart toward missions, and that's what this trip has kind of helped me discover.
Now, just a few months ago, you were in Haiti. How long were you in Haiti?
I was in Haiti for 2 weeks.
Right. Mm-hmm. Good. Now I have a question for you. You've been here, kind of experienced the internship, which is totally different than a group thing. Did it help define your heart as far as missions go, and did it help you that way at all?
Oh yeah. Being by myself instead of with a group thing kind of took away the aspect of influence of everybody else, and it was just the raw, you're on your own out in a different country. Yeah. And it gave me a lot of time to pray and seek God and really find out what I'm supposed to be doing. And Don here helped me a lot with that also and talked to me a lot. And I don't know, I really do suggest doing some things by yourself instead of with a group sometimes. It's a different perspective for sure.
Oh yeah, so it's a lot different. Part of our hope is when there is an internship an intern, where you have a group and you have a schedule. It might be a pretty busy week with a group. Sometimes that's it's not that it's not real. It's very, very real, but it's different than when you don't have a bunch of people with us. So part of our purpose is to have I call it the real world of missions, and I think that's worked out pretty good. Now, Dave, was there anything that frightened you, caught your attention, scared you at all while you were here? Maybe scared's not the right word, but maybe caught your attention while you were here.
A few things that were a little bit overwhelming for me. First of all, when I go into out of San Jose and you go into the woods and you hear this awful, just screeching, howling noise. I had no idea what that was, but this is not like Tennessee. There's monkeys here, so
the monkeys kind of
well, a little bit, but I like seeing them. One of the things that was a little bit alarming to me is the language barrier. Of course, I know very little Spanish, and the first 3 or 4 days I was here, Don was in Colombia, so he sent me to live with a pastor's family that spoke zero English. So that was my experience for the first 4 or 5 days that I was in Costa Rica. So
you survived. You did okay.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit awkward at first, but love speaks all languages. So and all the families that have taken me in were super nice and just loved having me around, and I loved having them around, and it was a great experience after the first couple minutes. So.
That's good. Mm-hmm. That's good. It is, language is a tricky deal. Mm-hmm. And so, it's always a thing you have to wrestle with. What do? You gotta, sometimes when you have to face a different language, you think it would be easier to teach a whole country in your language and you to learn theirs, but that's really not true. But it is a tricky thing about missions. One last thing, I want to give you the opportunity. Anybody who's thinking, has in their heart they'd like to visit missions, not for a week or a couple days, but they think they have it in their heart. They want to see what they want to do with it as far as as far as a lifetime commitment. Any counsel you'd give to a future intern? Anything you could tell them that might help them?
I think if you're even considering it a little bit, I think you should definitely do it. Go for a little while, and if you like it, that's what you need to do. If you hate it, then you know what, you didn't lose anything. You got to go to a different country. You find out that that's not what you're supposed to do, but if you don't go, you'll never know. So I don't know, just having the whole culturing experience is the biggest fun for me. I think is just going and seeing how different people live in different areas, and Costa Rica has a lot of that. So
That's good. You know, that is good to figure out what's in our hearts. Just, you know, just to do that is a really, really important thing. Dave, you've been called David this week. So, Dave, thanks for a great time with us, and we will see you again. Friends, this has been fun, and we will see you again. Thank you very much.